If you've ever wanted to make ice cream the way I do in my videos or how we do it at Ketchin Ice Cream, this is for you. We just launched the behind the counter experience where you get to actually come into our back room and make your ice cream start to finish with us. I had two of our biggest fans want to come back and do the experience for their birthday. The craziest thing is the best friend duo Ryan and Nathaniel are actually both twins. So not only was it both of their birthdays, it was also their twins' birthdays. We all start off by, of course, washing our hands and putting on new pairs of gloves. Then we go over how this ice cream machine works and how we're going to fill up all of our molds and why we even have ice cream balls to begin with. You probably can't fill an ice cream mold as good as these kids. Every time you come back, it's almost like a little competition to see who can do it the best. The key is to fill it all the way up to the rim, but to not let it overflow. If you cause the ice cream to spill over, not only are you wasting ice cream, but also you're making it really hard for us to pop it out of the mold later. But then if you're not filling up the mold with enough ice cream, you're actually ripping the person off that's going to eat it, which would be yourself, because you get to take these all home. You might be watching this video right now and getting pretty sad because you're not a kid and this looks like it's just for kids, but I promise this is for all ages. We actually had their dad even do one and I think he was enjoying it maybe as much as them, if not more. Once we fill up all the ice cream ball molds, we need to put them inside our freezer so they can freeze down to -40 degrees and get nice and hard so we can pop them out of the molds. If you're a fan of playing with Pop It toys, this is very similar. It's just a lot larger and a lot colder, like a whole lot colder. The first time you do it can be pretty difficult, but after you've done it a couple times, it does get a lot easier. A lot of it is just about the technique. But don't stress if you don't think you're going to be able to do it or you don't think you're that strong. Somebody will be here to help you and make sure you get your ice cream ball out. But now here's the most important part. We're all doing this together and we're all trying to have fun. So make sure you show off that ice cream ball after all your hard work and make sure everyone celebrates with you. Now that we've all popped out our ice cream balls, we're going to show you how to dip some. It is very, very, very important that you keep your two hands separate. So right now, our right hand is going to be for the chocolate and our left hand is going to be for our Fruity Pebble topping. This makes sure we don't get any Fruity Pebbles inside our chocolate and also so we don't get way too much chocolate inside our Fruity Pebbles. If you start mixing your hands back and forth, it'll make a giant mess inside each container and all of your hands and all of the table and probably even your clothes. I know this looks and sounds really easy, but it actually is kind of hard to do two different things with your head. You want to use both your hands together. You can rest your right hand on the white chocolate container. It makes everything a lot easier. And then when you're finally done, make sure you show off your ball to everyone because you want to be very proud of all your hard work. The key to getting your glove off without making a mess everywhere is to hold it up and then peel it all the way up so you don't get white chocolate on you or any of your friends and family. The key to making ice cream is to not be afraid of it. So don't be afraid to dunk it all the way down in there. It'll float to the top because there's air trapped inside the ice cream. And then you can just drop it down and now we're going to bury it and really tuck this in. Once it's fully coated, you got to shake it off a little bit and then show everyone your perfect ice cream ball. And since this is Ketchin Ice Cream, of course, we're going to show you how to catch and throw some ice cream. But you don't have to throw it into the chocolate, you can just dunk it down. And these ones don't have to be perfect because the only people that get to eat these ones are you. But that's the fun of it, is that everyone always makes them perfect because it's so easy to make the perfect ice cream ball as long as you follow all the instructions. Let's throw these in the -40 degree blast chiller so that they can be nice and hard for when you go to take them home. After we teach you how to throw some ice cream, now it's time to mix some ice cream. We're going to take you one at a time over to our ice cream display and you can pick out whatever ball you'd like to make because you're going to get to mix it all up. It looks like she wants my favorite. This is our cookie dough ice cream ball. It has the perfect amount of cookie dough. It's fully covered in cookie dough. But don't worry, it has a ton of ice cream on the inside, so we're going to go ahead and smash this down so you can see all the ice cream on the inside and we can begin to mix it and fold it all together. The key to smashing it and smushing it down is to lay your spades on top of each other and put all your body weight into it. If you're having trouble using your muscles for it, you want to get on your tippy toes and fully lean on that ice cream ball and it should start to smush open for you. But some of them are fresh out of the freezer and so they're a little colder and it's a little harder to smush them. Once we've smushed them and if you're a little mad, it's time to switch your grip on your spades and really start going to town and chopping it all up. Once you've chopped and folded it a bunch, it is time to hug it into a ball. If you're interested in doing the behind the counter experience, I'm going to put the link to our website in the description down below. And if you made it to the end, I normally tell you an emoji to put in the comments so that I know that you watched the video. But how about you pick what the emoji of the day should be? I'm excited to see all the crazy picks you guys have. So far, everyone's absolutely loved it.